first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brandon. Where they're early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
23-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
No gain on
second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Saints' 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and a decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Easy. 58's the money. 58's the money. Pick it up. Check 37.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception? What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. Breeze to throw again. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 33 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it all the way to the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
46-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Saints 7, Steelers nothing.
Like 30. Put him on the punt. Alert. Put that team on the punt. Hey, 58's the line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Completion here to Claypool. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
58's the line. Hey, alert. 58's the mic, 58's the mic. You ain't going nowhere. 58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Middle. Stand. Black and third.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run here with Connor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Yeah, and he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here finding Kamara, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
21-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Joe Hayden.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
3rd down.
Throwing now is Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
No spacing. Easy.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Ready. 95-56. Chill. You're good. Let's do it. Ready.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
And the Saints, 1st down.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
For New Orleans.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Ready. 5-8.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Ben to throw again. That is caught at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, 36 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Saints 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st down, Saints.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. To throw, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Here's Roethlisberger, completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. But Demario Davis there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he whips that one incomplete there. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it'll be third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Turnover on downs.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ready? 95-56.
Now Kamara. Room here to run. 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to fourth down.
Fourth down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Kamara trying again, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now Breeze. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 5-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Breeze to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
25 yards that time. Short little throw to Ebron. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Kamara with a carry there on first down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
At their 48-yard line.
Second and 6. Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe. And now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it? Yep. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Breeze. Flush to his right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
555, 553.
Back to throw, Breeze. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.